I have had just about enough of Jean's constant raids, attacking our shipping lanes, attacking our harbors, spreading fear into the Rentian people. It's enough, okay? This man has tried 49 times to take back his island, and 49 times he has failed. But it occurred to me, how can you truly defeat a pirate? I ask you. Well, it's clearly not through conventional means. We clearly have not been able to be successful. So you fight a pirate with another pirate. And it just so happens I know one. And he happens to be a very good friend of mine. Say hello to the Neptune's goons, led by the fearsome Dread Captain Doozy, one of the 7 warlords of the sea. Yeah, I know. I have some pull, okay? You guys didn't think I did, but I told you I was gonna get this pirate situation handled, and how better to do it than with another pirate? And I know this pirate is going to beat the you-know-what out of him. So, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm cool as a cucumber. So welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Anno 1800. This episode is devoted to one of my very good friends, Doozy, of whom was one of the very first people who actually subscribed to the channel and has been rooting me on ever since. And I figured, because they mentioned a couple, I think it was like a week ago, that a pirate pack was actually going to be coming to the game, I immediately messaged him. I'm like, bro, you want in? Yeah, okay, here's what's gonna happen. XYZ. I asked him what he wanted for a name, what he wanted for this, what he wanted for that. We were good. The man can't come up with a name to save his life, but I love him anyway. So, we're gonna be playing around with the Pirate Cosmetic Pack today, and I gotta tell you, I've done a little bit of looking at it beforehand. It's kind of cool. I'll be honest, it's kind of cool. But at the same time, it is a cosmetic pack, so let's just bear that in mind. So let's take a look at the ships of the line. This is what their skins look like for the pirate ships. The one that we have in the front there, that is just a traditional pirate ship of the line, which you can get from one of the specialists, so you can go ahead and recruit that guy. But I kind of like the design of the ships of the line, really. They add a different feel to them. I like the color scheme. It kind of adds, like, it kind of feels like La Corona's ships, but at the same time, it's not. It is an actual pirate ship with pirate sails, and yeah, it does have the Imperium's banner on it, but if you can see, like, right in the front, they have skulls right where those figurines are. So that's really cool. I like that little bit of flavor. And then as for the rest of the fleet that the Neptune's goons are fielding, we have pirate gunboats and we have pirate frigates. So I think that this ship fleet is going to be able to do quite a lot of damage. Now let's begin. We are on the island of Nassau. I just figured like it was probably going to be the best location because, I mean, we already have Tortuga, but Tortuga is now producing orchids for the entire Imperium. But then at the same time, I was trying to say like Nassau, I can try to pronounce it like how Jack Rackham does in Black Sails, Nassau. So the island is pretty massive, and the reason why I picked this one, even though it was supposed to be intended for other stuff, I put that all to the side. Okay, it's got gold here, it's got bauxite, it's got helium, and it's got iron. Everything that a pirate needs to survive, right? The cool thing here is I think you can, if you actually downgrade this, right, like let me go to another okay, apparently that's not one. I need a harbor that doesn't have an upgraded thing to it, which I do not believe I have. That's really unfortunate. You can't downgrade these things, can you? Is it possible? No, it won't let you downgrade. Well, I guess I can go ahead and like try to colonize one all over again and see what happens. But yeah, there's a specific skin for the trading post, but it's only for like the entry level trading posts. It's not for like the mediums or the largest, which is kind of unfortunate that they didn't like put that for these ones. I don't know why, but it is what it is. Can't really do much about it now because we have a fully upgraded port here in Nassau, so that's probably like the only cosmetic we're not going to be seeing, at least immediately. As for the pack itself, like you have a fair amount of ornaments, which is really cool. You have pirates' coves, you have a crow's nest, you have legendary loot, you have rope fencing and all that stuff. But you know what? Nassau, if you guys watch Black Sails, it had a fort, okay? Look at this beautiful side right over here. Tell me that a fort wouldn't look amazing over here. It will. So I'm just gonna start making one from now. Fort Nassau, right over here. And we'll start from like right over here. And I'm gonna see if I can actually try to like get the walls to cooperate with me for once. Let's get this, and then we're gonna start off with the whole pirate cove cosmetics items.
A renowned personage has arrived.
Can you just once leave me alone? Just once. I mean, I don't really care that we have more people coming as far as our specialists are concerned. I could literally just get anybody I want at this point. Let's get a smaller section. I'm just gonna grab like this much. I'm gonna do something like this. You know what? Hold up. Need a little bit of a smaller section right over here. Get that right over here. And then I would like to probably... I'm being indecisive. I don't like it when I'm indecisive. Okay, you know what? I can kind of keep that thing there. That's not a big deal. Let's get some more of this wall section. Wow, that was not supposed to happen at all. Thank you. For like right here, we can try to do something a little bit smaller. And then bring that into here.
More people are rioting.
Where? Oh. Okay, well that's not good. Why are you rioting? Okay, well, figure it out. I have bigger problems. Okay, so we have Fort Nassau right over here. And I'm just gonna, you know, disregard the whole putting...
I could simply go to press.
Oh,
you look as radiant as ever.
Leave me alone. Go. I'm gonna try to use as much of the pack as possible, but I do want to at least get the
influence bonus.
Fort walls going, right? Let's get rid of all these trees as well. That way we can see what we're doing. I said I'd like this before. Now I lied. I don't like it. And I have to do this. We need to get the towers over in here. Get another tower. This will be really quick. Get a tower right over here. 1 there, and then 2 back here for now. Okay. So the cool thing with this pack is, and I guess my personal favorite, is the war cannon. Because look at that, you actually have like a complete cannon emplacement right here. So I'm putting one over there, and I don't particularly like the one with the palm tree to it. Look at that, dude. Those things will. Oh, we already have some people right over here. Nice. So we're gonna have some cannons along the outskirts. I'm just gonna grab this, and hopefully it doesn't change out on me. Put some cannon. No, it still will. That's unfortunate. The only thing I don't like about it is the fact that it it's tilted. I wish it was straight. Which yeah, just take it what you will. Then we also have like some of this nautical rope fencing, which I think is kind of cool. And we can put that in the city. So a lot of the pack revolves around sand and sand-based stuff. So that means we can definitely also have like a pirate type beach and stuff like that. And maybe like bring that over to here. Then you have a palisade gate like right here. We should probably fix this. Yeah, that would help. And then we can go over to like here. And then like, for example, you have a whole bunch of sand right over here and right over here. I just don't like that this happens, so we're just going to fix that and that and this.
This city is a magnet for genius.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I know. Thank you. We have... Who's this dude? He's just big chilling here already. One of Neptune's goons. Let's go. So that's really what the pack is all about for the most part. You have hammocks and whatnot, so you can put... I'll just showcase a lot of the ornaments in here, I suppose. So where's the hammock at? Like right here. There's a hammock. Pretty cool. We have a abandoned rowboat, like so. We have a mutinous crew, which makes sense. You really do not want to be upsetting this pirate crew. We also have a beachfront barbecue.
People celebrate your leadership.
There we go. We should definitely have a couple of these around our cannon emplacements. You also have an interesting rock formation. Interesting. See what I did there? No? Wasn't that funny? Okay, yeah, I know. I'm getting better. Sometimes it comes to me naturally, the other times it does not. So let's put a palisade.
The
right
strike
here.
has ended.
Oh, great. Fantastic. And I guess we'll just fill this area all out with sand. Because why not? It literally is the pack. So do something like that. It is very bright, I will say. Yeah, let's get this all fixed up too, so it looks nice. Over here, we're like these little bits and pieces, they're just like, you have to micro them, make them look nice. So get that all done. And do this one. Why didn't you fix up? Okay, there we go. So we got something like that. There's a little piece here. See what my brain sees? Just randomly. And then this one over here. Unbelievable, man. Okay, there we go. Looks good. And a little piece in the middle. Excuse me. Okay, there we go. Then we have a Guardian of the Cove, which is like this. Ooh, okay. Interesting. We got Tiki Torch. Let's put that like right over there for now. Legendary loot. So you got your typical pirate loot over here. Let's get rid of this and plop that down right over there. And then you got the crow's nest. So the crow's nest is actually a tower, which is really cool. I think this is actually a really nice one that they put in here. So like we can get rid of all of this and put this thing down. I don't think it has a cannon to it, does it? Doesn't really look like it does, but it's a really, like, over here, it's a nice spot to see the entire bay, right? Along with the fleet. And then you also have the war cannon. The other style of the war cannon is this one. I personally, I've always hated cannons like this. These are like the earlier ones. Give me the Napoleonic type cannons, man. Give me these ones. These ones are beefy boys. Then you got your sand, the nautical rope fence, the palisade gate, and then you have the pirate cove, which is probably the Mac Daddy of this whole thing. And we can probably put that thing like right here for starters. There we go. So that's like a tavern of sorts, right? Looking pretty good. So now what we have to do is we need
People
to
celebrate
actually...
your leadership.
Great. We need to actually start working on Nassau itself. Now, Nassau has some interesting fertilities here, be it cotton, corn, tobacco, and cacao beans. But the thing about it is, right, there's no rum here. There are no sugar fertilities here. So what I need to do is I need to actually go over here and get major discovery. Hopefully, we might actually have one. No, we do not. Okay, get this
The result
working.
of these experiments.
And I'm thinking about just keeping this place primarily set for dirt roads, if I'm being honest. We can have, like, some parts of it, kind of like what we did with Helm's Deep. Certain parts of it will have, like, I don't know, paved roads, and the other side would have, like, dirt roads. But as for the fort itself, we're going to start working in here. Unfortunately, the pack didn't really come with any banners of sorts or flags, which I'm really surprised about. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to put these two right in the front. I think that's a pretty cool entryway into Fort Nassau. And we can start working on the settlement in here. I'm not sure if they've actually done anything with the marketplace. They have not, so we're going to have to stick with the traditional. But when it comes to the actual homes, on the other hand, they have done a little something with just the Honaleros, which I wish they would have done it for the Iberas as well. And the building is this.
Your city has grown more beautiful.
It actually looks very cool, I dare say. So we got all of them like this. Pretty cool. I like the black masks and whatnot. It looks really nice. I think once we actually get the settlement built up, it'll look really cool with all this. Plus, we need some happy pirates because they're going to be the ones that are going to be dealing with Jean for us from now on. And that allows our fleet to be deployed elsewhere. Because, like I said, you do not want to upset this pirate at all. So let's get these guys in here. We need to get a chapel because obviously they are still our normal entry-level workforce, so they're still going to have specific needs. And we should probably give them a fire station of some sort. I wish we could have a tavern here, but I mean, that pretty much is the tavern. So I can just go ahead and like grab the red herring and you know what? I'm going to get rid of these and I'm going to put that in here. Yeah, let's do something like that. And then the chapel can go like right over here. All right. Fire station can be right over here. We don't need police. They'll be fine. They'll take care of themselves, really.
The people celebrate your leadership.
And let's get skin painted on for all of them. Looking pretty cool. So there's our little pirate cove right now in Fort Nassau. So they're going to need, you know, obviously plantains. So, I mean, there's no way. We don't have change of fertility for anything. We should probably change out the cotton, and we should probably change out the cacao beans. I kind of feel like for the memes, we definitely need to have the tobacco there. So I'm going to add another one to the queue. Let me get that going. And this is just the workforce that we're going to be staying with for the long term here on Nassau. Let's get some more homes in here. The only problem with this idea is, like, this one's not going to be in any which way, shape, or form useful. We can put another crow's nest in here. I want to imagine that that would actually fit. Nice, it does. Wonderful. Got another crow's nest in here. Awesome. And then we have a whole bunch of people here at the Red Herring. We'll just use the old-fashioned
How
chapel.
thrilling! A renowned personage has arrived.
Great. Wonderful. Love to hear it. Over in this corner, can we actually fit another one of these? I don't think we can. I mean, if I push the walls back one, I think we will be able
The
to fit another
strike
one.
has ended.
There was a strike in Inferno too? Whoops, whatever. We can potentially push this back one, and then we'll be able to do something with that. Just, I want to have a lot of those. I feel like if you're here, you want to have a lot of taverns and stuff like that. So yeah, let's fix these walls up a little bit. I'll leave that side for the most part, but
The people celebrate your leadership.
you're gonna bring it all the way to here. Don't do that to me, please. Okay, I already did. Thank you for not listening to me. And we're going to build up some towers. Looking good. And we're gonna park another one of these things right here. Looking nice. And then as far as the additional stuff, there's plenty of, you know, items we can put in here. So like we can have the barbecue again, the shipwreck. Oh, I didn't see the shipwreck. Oh, that's kind of neat. I'll just put that there for now, but I'll probably change it. I don't know how the shipwreck actually made it up here, but yeah, we're rolling with it. We got tiki torches. I could probably dot those around here and there. Oh, captain's tent. I didn't even see this. What the heck am I doing, man? I don't know. We'll put the captain's tent right here. This is where Doozy wants to be. In the middle of his people, just big chilling with all of his gold. Look at that. Holy crap. I like that. That's so cool. That's so cool. Legendary loot. Yeah, you know he's gonna have a whole bunch here. Yeah, get around and walk a bit. We'll have a hammock here. We will have one little bit of sand. We can have a mutinous crew thing over here just so he makes sure he sets the example. You know, that's really important. Very cool. I don't want to put the nautical rope fence. Guardian of the Cove. Let's put this right here. I wish there was like some more seating, but like we do have the hammocks, so I guess I can put like a hammock here, a hammock here. We got the barbecue right over there. Maybe we add a lot more of the mutinous crew here and there, just so, you know, it kind of like bolsters the morale, right? I'm pretty sure this pirate crew's morale is pretty high to begin with, okay? So them actually like being able to hunt down Jean and his guys soon, I think it's doable. I think it's very doable. We'll put the old fire station here. That is fine. I'm really upset that they didn't do anything with the marketplace, though. That's really depressing. But yeah, that's our beginning of Nassau. We need to actually work on Nassau Town, which will probably be over here. But I think what we need to do is we need to add a couple more cannons around. Yep. We need to make sure that this island is very well defended. I feel like this is a bad place for one, but I can't see because of these freaking trees here. Can I get rid of them at all? It's not even possible. Nope, doesn't want to. But what I can do is then get rid of the shipwreck because it doesn't make sense to me. And we can get the war cannons. We'll get one here, we'll get one here, and we'll get one here. And you know what? Where was that captain's tent again? Guardian Cove. No. Where was it? I just saw it. Oh, there it is. We'll have another one like be right over here, because I think that's going to be a good location for it. And another mutinous crew, like right over here. Oh, now you want to get... Okay, yeah, all right. You just want to get rid of the trees later on when I put something down. Makes sense, absolutely. In order to get over to here, I don't want it to only be sand. I want it to be like some other form of paving, even though we did use the dirt roads and everything, unless we just consider it a beach and we just leave it at that. That's really imposing. I do like these cannons. Ever since, like, if you go to Tabarim, right, you can see these cannons there as ornaments. I was just always like, bro, why didn't you actually give it to us to actually have fun with? You know? I don't understand. Like, you can easily make cannons in this day and age a cosmetic. And you know what the crazy thing is?
Stewardship is a great responsibility. I hope you are not overburdened.
literally was just talking about him, and lo and behold, he pops up to weigh in on something that he doesn't have any business talking about, actually. I would spend money just to get these cannons, okay? If there was just a cannon pack, I would do it. If there's a cannon pack, animated soldiers, I would have, like, splooged so much money on that. 100%, man. 100%. Let's get another lookout tower or crow's nest right over here. And it's kind of like, are the flags facing the right direction? That's kind of like, right. Oh no, they are. They kind of are. Kind of. Okay. Not a big deal. Where was the captain's tent? Because I feel like there should be multiple captain's tents. You don't know where he's gonna be at any given time. He wants to just big chill and go wherever he pleases. This is his island now. We're gonna have probably a guardian of the cove right here. And
This is nothing short of a major discovery.
put a cannon right here. Please change. Thank you. Another cannon right over here. Get some of the sand. What can I put over in this corner? Imposing rock formation? Would that work? Yeah, I guess it can. And we can probably put like one more cannon here. Nice. Oh, that's so cool. Are you guys ready to go for a little walk through Nassau Fort? Or is it Fort Nassau? I said Fort Nassau, sorry. Let's go through Fort Nassau.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Yeah, that's what you like to see. I actually really like the designs for these homes. They're really nice. It's like they took a whole bunch of ships, like broke them down. Hey, look, there's some actual ship shells right over there for ammunition. And they just made homes out of it. That's really nice. And you know what? That's okay too. It's an older version of a marketplace. I guess we can live with it. All right, there are actual people here to meet with the captain, and that's really cool. You have all the, you know, gold and whatnot over here. They're gonna start mining it too, so they're actually gonna be pretty rich. And then you get out over here, one of the red herring people having a whole blast over here. Dude, can I fire these things? Please tell me I can. I should probably put another palisade gate down there. Probably not that one. Look at that, dude. That's such a cool cannon. Good for them for adding it. Finally. Crow's nest right over here. Parrot. Oh, we got some rum bottles over in here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we need to actually make some rum over on this island as well. We'll have a lot of farm fields. Oh, is that an alligator down there? Or is that a crocodile? You guys tell me. I'm pretty sure it's an alligator. That's very dangerous. Very dangerous indeed. What's in here? Oh, more money. Cool. I like it. I like it a lot. And Nassau Town should probably be like over here somewhere. So we can start working on that bit now. Would I actually keep it to like a rigid style? Probably not. If as much as I possibly can, you know, because I do have to actually make the town functional, but at the same time it needs to be like different from the rest, considering that this is literally Pirate's Haven now. And if you guys haven't watched Black Sails on Stars, dude, 100%, that is such a great show. Absolutely incredible show. Let's get some homes right over in here. Over on this side, I want to do like a long line and then like some odd spacing homes here and there. Let's get some road connections to these guys so we don't actually lose them in the process. Have like some empty spots in there. That'll be nice for some additional ornaments. Yeah, we can go all out on the ornaments, man. That's gonna be really good. What are these? That's a helium pocket, gold mine, iron deposit. So, we can...
a new milestone.
Nice. So we can have probably one trade union for all of these right over here. Because I don't really care much about the helium pocket. I don't intend on using helium for the most part. Like, if it works, fine. But if not, don't worry about it. So we'll have that over there. We need to have a chapel be, like, right in the middle here. I feel like for, I don't know, half more wax here we might be able to actually produce, but It's not that big of a deal. All right, let's swap this to plantain so we can get some of those fields going. We also need to have a fire station. I'll probably not put it there though. Let's put this over like right over here. And we'll go ahead and put down some homes. Kind of sort of like this. I'm just really like clicking randomly to put these things down. Put some like right here. That's also pretty good. Because like figure it this way. These guys picked a plot of land. They broke apart their ship or a ship that they found. And now they've essentially built their home wherever they could take it no more. Pretty much. That's how I'm RPing this. That looks pretty cool. So what we need to do is we need to actually change the skin. So I'm going to try to find one that changes all of them. A couple here did not. You didn't. Nice. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense. Having it more like this instead of compact like that. Those could have been like the older homes over here because obviously this did used to be a colony of... I believe it was the British at one point. They were built. It became... I think it's New Providence Island. That's what it was actually referred to as. So we'll have some more homes over here. Change their skins. There is one condition that Doozy and I kind of agreed on. I mean, that we didn't really talk about it, but I know my buddy. I know him well enough. We don't need to put Imperium banners here. I know that he's going to be working with us as much as possible to deal with the pirate threat here. From a would-be pirate, actually, because he cannot stand would-be pirates. So, instead, we're going to put down the legendary loot because they actually do have the banners associated with them. And that's where we're going to do it. Let's see. Can I fit this anywhere? I kind of really want to. Maybe I move this home one to the left. Change the skin. And put this thing down right here. Yep. Yep. That's a given. Then we can have some additional tents. I know there's room. I have that like right over there. We don't need an interesting rock formation. Beach barbecue. Some no, that's the mutinous scroll. We can just put that down anyway. Where's the nautical rope fence? Let's put that right over there. Let's put some fencing right over here. I don't want to, like, spam it, but I'm kind of digging this. Yeah, it looks... You know what? That actually looks rather nice. I like the barriers in between. Yeah, let's go with that one. We need a spot for the red herring. Put that bad boy down right over there. And then we're going to have one probably over here somewhere. Have it, like, right over here. We'll have a road connection to it. This mine, I will build a road connection from it to the main harbor area. Just in case if we choose to actually utilize it later. It'll actually be close enough to the harbor area to use this as a warehouse. We don't actually have to put a warehouse down over here. Very cool. So, additional stuff that we can probably put down. Always has to be an opposing site. We need to make sure everyone understands you do not mess with anything here. If you do, you're pretty much going to be hung. That's the long and short of it. Let's get some fencing over here, and then some to be like right here. Oh, that looks rather nice. I am liking this a little bit more. Mutinous crew, yeah, right in the front, man. Right in the front. Abso-freaking-lutely. There's no way I can put down one of these things, can I? It's because of the, like, if I get rid of these, what happens? Oh, yeah, I can. Okay, that's kind of cool. Put it facing this direction. Looking pretty cool. Hammock right over here. That's your typical guardsman. Just big chilling right in the corner. Tiki torch right over here. These guys are probably going to want a barbecue. Nice. It's starting off pretty well. Yeah. So we got Nassau Town actually forming here. What are the stuff that they...
are growing strong.
Okay, so now we just need to wait for the next change, and that's going to be for the sugarcane. And we're gonna definitely get that going. Only downside to the island is it doesn't have oil, but I guess I can bring some. Like, we have Arambella right over here. Oh, this does not have oil. There's one that has oil over here. Oh, Minerva. Minerva has some oil. We can get some production over here and bring it over to Nassau, and they can produce some good stuff for us, I think. But I have to figure that out. Obviously, these are pirates. They're not your typical workforce, obviously. Technically, they're a citizen of nowhere. We need to build this here, this here, this here, that one there, that one there, that one here, this one, this one. We can have a couple in here, I guess. Oh, that's gonna be a nice home. Let's get some roads connected. One to here, one to there. Down here, and then you guys, and then from up here, I will get a little piece going to there. So
This
now they're
represents
connected.
an extraordinary breakthrough in the field.
Nice. So let's get the sugar cane looking good. So we essentially have everything that they need. Oh, this guy needs a little walkway too. Let's get some of the fencing again. This could be a good spot for another one of the lookout towers. Get this here, get this here. You can tell which one of the pirates are actually the antisocial type, and they want to keep everybody out. Like, these guys, they came in with a plan, okay? They're like, I do not want you jumping over. This is a family right here. I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to deal with my neighbors. I'm just here for the chapel. Where is that tower? Let's get this tower, and we're going to put this one... We'll face it this direction, because we need to have 360-degree view of everywhere in Nassau. We can actually have some of the fields over here because it's still an open area. We have 653 of the Honolulu workforce, and that's pretty good. Without them actually, you know, having the ponchos or the plantains, which, you know, it is what it is. We can put maybe... These guys seem to be like the communal type. Let's do that. They're not going to need the barriers. I don't feel like Guardian of the Cove would work. Mutinous crew, no. We can have this abandoned rowboat.
Your leadership.
Nice. And then just some sand in between. Or perhaps we can also, like, put another barbecue, like,
We're in
right
the
in here.
presence of a virtuoso.
Okay, we're getting a lot of those today. While I appreciate it, it's also a little bit annoying when she constantly pops up. Even though it's on auto accept, she comes up anyway. Guardian of the Cove. Yeah, I mean, this is actually kind of cool. I like that. We can have, like, a random war cannon in here, but, like, can you imagine if one of these guys is, like, ridiculously drunk and is like, hey, guys, watch this, boom, and it's just, like, fires the thing? I mean, it's kind of normal. It's kind of a normal thing. I can show you what the other skin looks like. It's this. We can keep that there. We'll keep that one there for the palm tree. We'll have another one of the legendary loot over here. We can have some of the fencing over here. We'll put some fencing in between. We had to change these skins out a little bit. We're gonna need to put another marketplace around this corner. Otherwise, they're not going to be really happy. And we won't get enough people, actually. So let's connect the road to here. And we can probably put another home right over here. And can I get through? No, I can't. I actually have to go around. Not a big deal. Yeah, one big thing is, like, even this is kind of... Oh, I can go around. Nice. And it actually makes it to this mine. Pretty cool. One thing that I kind of like to do with these packs now is I kind of like to try and make it look like, oh, this place is actually a pirate's haven. Therefore, there is no, like, rigid design except for, like, right here. And I think it adds more flavor to the pack. Yeah, let's get these ones changed. And this one as well. Looking good. Looking very good. I put a tower over here, but I kind of want to put one back here as well. So we'll put this one... I'm kind of going based off of the spyglass over there, or the lookout glass. Let's put it facing that way. Yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. And this thing is a larger one, right? I don't... Well, I mean, that can kind of work, actually. Look at that. It's like a nice little entrance going into the homes here. I can dig it. Normally, I would get rid of this little bit here, but... not going to this time. Look at that! Character growth. We can do the same with this one. Let's do it like that. As if it's, like, the way to get into their place. Pretty cool. We'll have a barbecue right over here. Actually, we'll put 2 barbecues right over here. Nice. The cool thing about this is I can probably go to, like, the classic pack and probably, like... Do I have just, like, palm trees? Yeah, I do. So I can even put, like, some palm trees down over here. Problem is, right, that, they just don't mix with the fact that we're actually on sand. So I can't really change those out. Unless, hold on. Well, I do have these, which I am going to be using because these guys actually do like beaches. So we will do that. You know what, we can... Oh, it has to be on a beach, doesn't it? Construction area blocked. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. That's unfortunate. Hammock right over here, and then we'll just have a little bit of sand right here. A little barrier right over there. A little barrier right over here. Looking good. We need to start working in this corner. I said I wasn't going to build one, but yeah, I lied. I like it too much. Oh, we might actually be able to fit this really well. Look at that. Yeah, a whole bunch of chickens running around. Heck's going on? Have a hammock right over here, another beachfront barbecue right over here, and then an abandoned rowboat. That spot looks really nice. I need to put some cannons along here now. Where's the war cannon? Put like 1 cannon here, 1 cannon here.
We're always looking to those we can trust.
A photography quest? Absolutely.
Tell no one.
And she wants it over harbor yet again. I'm happy to oblige. Easy money. Easy money, man.
You make it look easy.
Oh, shucks. Come on. Come on. You can do the same. You just chose not to. Back to the cool pack. Where's that, Oh, we need more of this. Did I not build one over on this end? I did not. We should probably put one right back here. We have another one right over there, so I definitely want to put this one, like, right here. There it is. The interesting rock formation. We'll put this one right here. Another captain's tent, like, right here. Guardian of the Cove. And we're gonna need to put some, like, legendary loot here. And I'll probably just fill out this area up with sand because of the cannons. This is also adding to island attractiveness, so I'm totally fine with it. I put that on that side. Do I put it on this side? No, let me actually put the shipwreck, but the shipwreck is larger. Okay, good to know. Maybe get rid of those, and then I can put the shipwreck. There we go. Now we can do it. Nice. And then I can have a abandoned rowboat here as well. Yeah, this is like the epitome of your typical pirate hangout. And you know what? I can dig it. I really like it. It's on a good island. There's plenty of room to play around with. And they still have room to expand with other stuff. Like, it's perfect. I like it. Let's work on this side, shall we? I'm just gonna, like, let my mouse do its thing. Put a whole bunch of these things down. And, like, maybe, like, one here. This is gonna look kind of cool when we actually get them all, like, linked up with roads, I think. Go over to, like, here. From here over here, here to here. and then loop around, like maybe over to here. Then we can take some roads from here and then go to like here. So like they're not connected per se to each other. Like right there, a little bit to there. That goes to those
How
two.
thrilling! A
Jesus.
renowned personage has arrived.
Okay, yeah, that's a cool dude. Yeah, I appreciate him. Thank you. Thank you. You can leave me alone now. Let's get 2 homes over here and a couple over in this corner. I just want to get to them before they actually, like, become ruins. Get them over there. Loop this around to, like, here. This is so totally not how I build roads. This is actually low-key kind of bothering me because I can't control, like, the straight edges and whatnot, so I'm kind of, like, gritting my teeth over here. I got a home in the middle there that needs a road connection. Where can I get it from? Maybe through here? Okay, that's to there, but then this one also needs one? Okay, looking good. I need to get rid of these trees, that way I can see. What, can I get rid of the trees? No, I can only get rid of the homes. I just didn't build in them. Literally, they built the home in the tree. I feel like that's a glitch, but I don't know. It is what it is. Love me some Anno 1800 glitches in the morning. Am I right or am I right? It's gonna change one of the homes to look. This one in the back. Pretty cool. Where's that tower? It's right here. Put one over there. I'm gonna put one over here. And then we'll put one right here. Now, I need some of this fencing, because I know we got, like, a couple of antisocial families, like, right in here. There we go. We're gonna fence them off, like so. These ones could also be like that. Like, that completely surrounds that home. And we can do something like that with this one, and then similar with this one. Okay. Put a fence, like, right here. Yeah, so I've known Doozy for a good time now. We met through another person who has been supporting the channel for quite some time, John, of whom is a very good friend of mine as well. We played Overwatch together, and eventually it got to the point where this fool started to roast me because, like, look, I'll be honest with you, I'm not the best Overwatch player in the world. I'm never going to be because I'm massively inconsistent, especially when I play, like, Widowmaker or, like, anybody with a hit scan, like Hanzo, any form of sniper character. I'm the worst Ashe player for some reason. I do not know why. I just cannot land a headshot to save my life. What the heck? Oh, you're not close enough to the marketplace? That explains it. But yeah, back then that's when Overwatch 2 first came out. And, you know, it became, like, the game that, oh my god, it's gonna save everybody, yada 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 and whatnot. It's gonna be fantastic with a whole bunch of really cool brand new features for a sequel. Anywho, so eventually it got to the point where we were constantly playing comp, and I just would not rank up. I would have to go through like 10 matches in order to get like a single rank up to, like, I don't know, silver 3 or 4, right? But then all these guys actually got to gold before I did. And this, you know, I have to say it for historical
This is an
accuracy.
exception.
Oh, Siri, there you go. Pirate helps out a pirate. He's like, oh, we gotta play with this F. It's silver? This silver player? We gotta carry him. And that's when, like, Doozy and I started to really talk a lot more. We just started roasting one another. It's absolutely hilarious. We still kind of do it. I still remind him of it. We don't really play Overwatch much these days. Actually, I kind of tried to get them in on it last night, but then everyone had, like, disconnection issues, and, like, yeah, it was just a fun time. I was just in call with M, of whom is John's partner, and somebody that I've known for a lot longer in the realm of Discord, and it's pretty much like my sibling. So yeah, Doozy is definitely he's a character. Very, very cool dude. and very big pirate fanatic, hence why this episode is being dedicated to him. I feel like it's definitely the right call. Nice. We got a really cool pirate cove going on over here. I want to put the fence here, man. Can you actually, like, cooperate with me just a little bit? I'm not asking for a miracle. That's pretty good. I can put the mutinous crew right over here. So we have 2 gates. That actually looks nice. I'm not opposed to that. That's really nice. Another one of these, and then get another hammock going over here. Pretty cool. I think the dirt roads are actually enhancing the pirate feel. That's my opinion, of course. You guys let me know what you think. Do I believe they should have added more to this? Absolutely, though. Let's go with another random war cannon right in the middle here. And the supposed guardsman who's also asleep. Looking pretty good. Now, where is the red herring? It's right over here, isn't it? Yeah, very nice. So I think this might be a good spot to have some farms. I don't want to constantly put that down, excuse me. Beach barbecue, put that there. We'll put the war cannon with the palm tree, like, right over here. Put this one, like, back there, and just have some sand right in the front. This little bit can have that, and then some sand here. Anakin would hate being here. Let's just be very, very real about that fact. He would hate every single second of being on this island. There's so much sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating. It gets everywhere. Let's get the sand actually fixed up properly. That goes there. And you know what? There are people who are sunbathing. I'm cool with that. I'm totally cool with that. Need to fix this a little bit up as well. There we go. Nice. Very cool. Okay, so let's get some of the fields going because we have to make these plantains. We're gonna need a small warehouse. I guess I'll put the warehouse right here. Did they actually change the skin for this? No, they did not. Let's go ahead and put a plantation right
Stand aside,
here.
boss.
And I kind of just want it in the middle, you know? Oh, I got an interesting idea. Hold on. Hold on. This might be big brain. Where's that fence? No. I have a better idea. Wait. Let me cook. Where's that dirt path? Here. Go to here. Alright. So, we're gonna put the farm fields down again. Alright. I don't want to put them there, because that's gonna mess it up. But we'll get it going to, like, over here. And then we'll have some, like, right over here. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is we're going to... Hopefully I can find one of
People
those.
celebrate your leadership.
There we go. And then we will get the nautical rope fence going all around it. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, that's really cool. There's an open spot over there. There's some open bits, actually, there in general. Why didn't I fill that out with this? I guess I started and I never finished it. Don't do that. Always finish your tasks. Let's put some of these in the front. I think an opposing side of a war cannon in the front would actually do wonders. And then, I guess I could put another war cannon, but I'll put the other one with a palm tree. I'll make it face this direction. As in, like, you should not ever try to steal from this plantation. Ever. because you will get blown to bits with one of these cannons, 100%. Get a barbecue right over here, and then a tiki torch, looking good. But we definitely should not just have the one plantation over here. We should definitely have more. But I do like this idea quite a bit on putting the walls around it. Supposed walls. There we go. I'm gonna do the same over in this corner. Oops, wrong button. And then once we actually have Nassau built up, that's when we're going to set Doozy's fleet to task, being the Neptune's goons, to get out there and do what they do best, which is hunting down other pirates, of whom are giving this crew a bad name. Because that's not cool. You're either a real pirate or you're not, and clearly Jean is not. He just likes to show up randomly, shoot at some random ships, and fail constantly. And then complain about it, which is crazy to me. Alright, we got these two over here. We're going to actually need to put down the fried plantain kitchens, but we also are going to need some fish oil. But I have a feeling that Solaria is still loaded up on fish oil, so I'm just going to bring fish oil from here. And I do have some ships available. Let's go with the Godspeed 3. From Solaria, we're going to bring in, where is it? Some fish oil. Is right here. Over to Nassau. And we'll set that right now. New only. And we're just going to let that run. So eventually they're going to have what they require in here as far as that's concerned. We can try to put some of the sugar plantations over in this corner, because they are larger, and I feel like it probably would be a better spot to put them in. What's the entrance of this thing looking like? I never know. Is that the entrance? That just seems like this seems like the entrance. Yeah, there we go. But for these ones, I guess I can just, like, put them down as is. Not a big deal. I'll just go ahead and bring that all the way forward. We're gonna need a small warehouse probably around here. I'll put one on this side. I kind of like that idea. And go up right up against the walls themselves. Kind of do something similar to what we did on Tortuga, but not exactly.
People celebrate your leadership.
Horseshoe Bay right across over there is actually having a festival. That's beautiful. Love to see it. I actually don't like the way that this plantation looks. I'm going to get rid of most of it. And I'm going to put it right up against the walls too. Fill that out, please. There we go. Looking good. So we got the sugarcane stuff going. What we would need next is some lumberjack huts, and I think back here is probably not a bad spot for it. So like, even you have little coves, and this was not intentional at all. I just saw these. These are perfect coves for nefarious business dealings. I say this in air quotes. And then we have more room over here for farms and all that good stuff. So the island's going to be pretty good, I think, in once it's all said and done. It has a decent amount of storage capacity as well. I guess maybe the fried plantain kitchens can be like over here, but we can start working on the lumberjack huts from now. I need to get a road all the way back here though. Dishwater's become less attractive. It's probably something being on fire, if I'm being honest with you. The announcer, what I've come to find out now, doesn't like to tell me when there's a fire. Unless it's like a terrible fire. So, yeah. That's a little bit of information right there. We will get a lumberjack hut right over here. A lumberjack hut right over here. And probably one right over here. I think that should be pretty sufficient for the population. Because they're going to want a decent amount of rum. And we have to give them rum. We're at plus 20 right now. That should be working very well. I could potentially, I'll have to ask him and see if he wants a hacienda over here. I think it doesn't really fit, if I'm being honest with you. But I mean, I can like just plop one down like right over in here. I don't have a problem with it. I'll just have to ask. Do we want mail here? That's also something I probably need to ask, actually. I want to put another one of these, man. These things are so cool. Put this thing back here. Have just like some regular sand be over here. I'll get rid of this corner piece and I'll put down one of these. There we go. Because we have some grilling and stuff happening over there. I guess, here, I'll get rid of these two. I'll put a hammock right over here, and I guess another hammock right over here. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I like it. I just feel like we need to have some more chapels around. Yeah, chapels are definitely a thing. Completely forgot about that. Let's go ahead and put one right over in this corner, and then we'll have to put one over in this corner. These guys, yeah, they're gonna need one. I will put it right here. Hopefully that's gonna be far enough. Oh, no, it's not. But what I can do is, because the road isn't exactly straight over here, I can put it here and link that all up. So that looks pretty cool. Did they change the skin? No, I already looked at the warehouses. Yeah, they don't. Is there a way for me to potentially... Where's the Hermes at? Hermes is at Prosperity? Okay, we're gonna do something really quick, because I would definitely want to show what the harbor area looks like. Let's grab some of these. Let's grab some bricks. I have some steel beams here as well. We don't need all these items. I'm just grabbing it anyway because I can. Steel beams. Do I still steel beams? We just need 8. I don't remember how many of these we need. You know, I'm just gonna drop that down. Well, we can keep 50. We have enough here. Okay, let's head on over here to Arambella because, quite frankly, yeah, destroy the large trading post. Okay, so this is an unsettled island now. And to be perfectly honest with you, I hated the fact that there was stuff there to begin with. And there's a whole bunch of goods here that I'm gonna have to put back, but quite frankly, it's fine. This thing will make it there fast enough and we can just put them all back. I just want to make sure you guys see every bit of the pack before you make your decision on whether you would like to purchase this pack for yourself or not. If you want my honest opinion, it's not a bad one if you want to actually RP with pirates, or if you like this, but do know the Obreras do not have a skin for these homes. It is just for the Honaderos. So if you want to make like a pirate type island similar to what I'm doing, that's pretty much all you're going to be getting. It's not too much more.
Lift achieved.
All right, go a little bit to the right. Okay, this is actually a good spot. All right. How come I can't change the skin? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Don't tell me I could have the whole time. Are you kidding me? Hold on. Am I that dumb? I'm literally that dumb. I'm sorry. I am actually that dumb. There you go. So that's what it looks like. That's your Pirate Cove starter. Jesus. I'm face palming. I haven't had coffee. I say that multiple times. I sincerely apologize, but that's what the base one looks like. Now, because I have a whole bunch of little items floating in the water here, I'm gonna grab as many as I possibly can. Let's actually put them in here, not individually, mind you. So this is the base one is looking something like this, right? If you upgrade it, it'll look like this. So you got like the little alligator in the front there. You have like a ship right in the front. You got the pirate flag right over there as well.
Ready to fly.
Put those in there, please, and then grab the rest of this flotsam. Oh, it was all these. Okay, so that's that one. That's just the medium trading post, and then the large one is this one. So I apologize. Like I said, I need coffee. And it is what it is. It's a whole situation there, boo. When I don't have coffee, the brain doesn't like to function. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Anno 1800s. Thanks again to everybody who was interested in checking out this pack. I think it's kind of cool. Again, like, it's really, if you want to actually RP as pirates, and if you feel like you can make something like this, and you want to really dive into it, this is what you're really going to be getting. The ship skin, pretty cool. I like that. On a scale of 1 to 10, I rated around a 7. Okay, I like the color scheme, but I typically don't use a lot of ships of the line. I kind of still like the traditional pirate ship of the line more. As for the actual Honolulu homes, I like them a lot more than the regular one. Excuse me, because I feel like they just took a ship, deconstructed it, and then made their shacks. You know, I think that's pretty cool. The ornaments, pretty good. I like them, especially the war cannon. The lookout towers are also pretty cool, and the nautical rope fences are also really nice as well. Overall, I think I give the pack a 7. I think that's a safe rating, I guess, in this particular sense. But let me know what you guys think. Are you gonna get it? Definitely let me know in the comments. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button, share it with your friends. You want to sign up for the Neptune's Goons, you have to go through some rigorous trials, but as you can clearly see, they're going to be needing some additional hands to deal with our pirate problem. So until next time, I will catch you in the next episode, my Rantians.